So Wayne Barnes, his 10th test match involving South Africa. Last had the whistle for a Springbok test in Paris at the end of 2013. Handré Pollard kicks off to signal the start of the 89th test match between South Africa and New Zealand. And Matfield calls it to himself. The All Blacks got Sam Whitelock up in the air to contest. He was just a fraction early. And with the man in the air, it gives South Africa an additional opportunity to set their maul. A little disorganized in getting men behind the ball. They've managed to curtail the progress now. Hougaard. Might have just been a little touch on the referee, Wayne Barnes, there, but no harm done. And then the All Blacks not rolling away. So Handré Pollard, who kicked a conversion and a drop goal in his first test against the All Blacks in Wellington 3 weeks ago. Watches it anxiously and away to the left. And Conrad Smith very quickly up in the tackle. Fekitoa over the ball and has won it back. Aaron Smith. This is where the All Blacks can be so dangerous, but not if they drop it like that. But the Springboks penalised for holding on the ground.
Picked up the ball.
Joe Moody, such a strong man. 84 test points for Beauden Barrett coming into this game. Absolutely nails it down the middle. And Smith again. Fekitoa dropping it onto the boot. Back goes Habana. So quickly onto him to make the tackle. Habana's done well to recycle this. Leroux from deep. And Pollard. Then it's Serfontein for de Villiers. The chip kick through bounces well for Hendricks. And then Serfontein just couldn't get away from Aaron Smith. Here's Hougaard. Front for Hougaard. He's going to go all the way. Sensational try. His 5th for his country and a first against the All Blacks. It was on from their own 22 and they made it count in some style.
Absolutely brilliant piece of play. All the individuals involved got the ball away at the right time. Pollard it was who had to cut in early. I was worried there that the turnover might come, but the next ball, which has, we've seen, been a kick out of trouble up until now, was that little chip ahead, a beautiful little gather, and then off the ground from Serfontein. Look at the celebration, he's delighted.
And the extras added by Handré Pollard, who played his role in the build-up.
Well, this is the end of the build-up. The senior players, superb contribution, but take hats off Brian Habana, securing the ball under immense pressure, the management, the right decision making from the 22. Plenty of depth, supporting the ball carrier. This is Springbok rugby at its best.
Smith away to Barrett. And again it's Thrush and Moody combining well in midfield, just as Wyatt Crockett and Brodie Retallick did in Wellington. And a second very good strike from him.
Reminds me of Jonah Lomu on the left wing, just absolutely devastating on attack.
Second line-out win for Teboho Mohoje. Pollard flat for de Villiers and Leroux, and here's Habana. Takes on Gag and gets away from him. Ben Smith and Beauden Barrett with the cover tackle. Leroux for Yanni du Plessis. Hougaard, Mohoje. Pollard takes it to the line again. Takes it on and scores! First test try for young Handré Pollard. Captain South Africa's under-20 side to the Junior World Championship in New Zealand earlier this year. Now scoring against the All Blacks in Johannesburg.
And the width is what does it. Brian Habana does the inside-outside. Israel Dag left stranded. Habana again, 3 players, 4 in the end. Now the width. Look at Pollard. He sees the gap. He knows it's Moody. He can go around him. And for good measure, we'll go inside him too and over.
What a year it's been for Handré Pollard as he adds the conversion to his own try.
Solid scrum by the Springboks.
But some brilliant work from Aaron Smith in response as well. Quick to respond, and Savia collects his own kick. Pollard tracking back. Leroux as well. That was off the back of a retreating scrum. Sheer brilliance. Good take from Barrett. And beautifully through the tackle to Fekitoa. And Fekitoa goes in. Extraordinary from the All Blacks. They've silenced Ellis Park from the base of a retreating scrum on their 22 and tight to the touchline. This is what they create.
Great skill here from Sevilla. This was the chip that he regathered. Look at the pace he's got. Great tracking back from Pollard, and good work there from the Springboks in defense. But look how quickly they got there. Even Etzebeth was still getting back from that scrum. Fekitoa, we know he's got pace, and he just avoids the despairing tackle, and he's over in the middle.
Ma Nonu breaking his arm just before half-time, but making sure that Centurion Jean de Villiers got his number 12 jersey, and that's now been filled by the try scorer, Malakai Fekitoa.
Once again, retreating scrum, but once again, the experience of Reid and Smith managing that very negative ball position to get it up there. Severe, the magic came from there. He got them upfield. This is the finisher. Fekitoa
showed supreme conditioning in closing out the game with the Rugby Championship on the line last year.
Thank you.
Hougaard, Pollard, steps, and gets up for the ball. They all think he scored. Is it a second for Handré Pollard? He certainly thinks it is.
Try yes or no.
Try yes or no. Okay.
Well, try yes or no is the call. Wayne Barnes will get himself into position to look at the big screen as well. There's the tackle. He is rolling towards the line. He's got momentum and he can reach. If he reaches and he goes over, then it's try line. Tails for Pollard. Wow, has he had the skill to get it down? Oh, the Wonder Boy has done it.
Barnesy, you may award the try.
Thank you very much.
No doubt from referee or TMO, it's an emphatic statement from the Springboks to close out the first half.
Brilliant piece of play by the Wonderkind. He's over, he reaches.
Thanks, Gabby.
Ignoring the attentions of Richie McCaw. And look at the delight on the face of Trevor Nyakani.
So just seconds left in the half. I'm sure the siren will go before the All Blacks get back to halfway. Pollard converts again. Just 4 men in this line-out. And Etzebeth went up at the front. That was the decoy. And still managing to form their maul, but the All Blacks getting sufficient numbers behind it.
Yeah, we're just too high in this driving ball. Now the surge comes through.
And Bismarck du Plessis fully in control.
Use it! Use it!
Now the second call of use it comes. Hougaard to Villiers. The tackle is from McCaw. Hougaard again. South Africa have a penalty in front.
Well, that's very consistent from Barnes.
His first attempt at goal, which was a penalty. This time no error at all. Playing with increased assurance, confidence, and no small amount of authority. Richie McCaw will remain calm. Just such an influence in situations like this. They've found a way to win games at the All Blacks in situations where it seemed impossible. You think of that epic test against Ireland in Dublin, where they just never stopped believing. And here goes Conrad Smith, who won't stop either. Floats it over the top for Ben Smith, who's in and over. A 16th test try for Ben Smith. The All Blacks back within striking distance.
A lovely try from Smith there as he trots back. This is where it happened. It's the wide ball from Barrett. Look at the danger here. The man they call the snake. With such a loping running style, Jean de Villiers went for the intercept and made the mistake. Serfontein was fended. And it was the pass and the timing that was absolutely perfect. The step here helped him avoid a banner.
For anybody who believed there was anything such as a dead rubber between these sides, Steve Hansen and Richie McCaw quickly dispelled that rumour on arrival in South Africa. But composure from the All Blacks under pressure worked their way back into the game, and now looking for a 5-pointer to take the lead. Famuina Reid and Coles!
Right.
They just never stop believing, this extraordinary rugby team.
The Springboks are throwing everything at it, every fibre of their being, but look at this, the individuals involved, they knew that they had the numbers.
Yeah, fine. You make
And the last ball shifted on.
Put him off.
Means that Coles is over in the corner. Famuina just showing a great sense of occasion as well, understanding that it was his role to catch and pass and move it on.
His toughest kick of the evening so far, and he's just pulled it ever so slightly. Richie McCaw saw him coming. Who else? Reinach again. Marcel van der Merwe offloading the tackle for Strauss. But a blanket of All Black defence over there. Back in the pocket. Lambie lines up the drop goal. Anxiously, and it's away.
There's Lambie in the pocket. Look at that charge from Colin Slade. It's just gone to the left. The Springboks are almost out on their feet. The All Blacks seem to be getting stronger and faster.
Definitely no intent to use the arms from Liam Messam.
Hey, let me just tell you my take on it. I can see that he's kind of falling a little, but he has made contact with the head, and it's about 55 metres out. Are you seeing something similar?
Yeah, I just think because he was falling.
Yeah. But he still made contact with the head.
And you think there was no
there's
arm in the
enough there.
tackle?
Yeah, and also, as you said, not a clear attempt at grass, but it's just a penalty, it's nothing else.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. No, we're just going to let you know. John? Okay, we just got a high. There's nothing intentional, but he still caught him high, so it will be a penalty just here, okay? He was injured. We've got to make them, they're high.
What drama. The crowd will tell you. Got it! Under the most intense pressure, Patrick Lambie nails it.
Well, he's only a little fella, Patrick Lambie, but he's got nerves of steel.
Managing to keep it in the field of play. Colin Slade operating at scrum half. Ben Franks into contact. Time is up on the clock. Barrett. Messam. Barrett shifting it away from McCaw. This time for Famuina. Springboks make a decision to go over the ball and win it. Was that Scott Berger? Dwayne Vermeulen and Berger both present at that breakdown. It is Vermeulen who gets up with the ball. They've still got to kick the ball. It's a penalty that's been awarded. Patrick Lambie kicks it high into the stands, and for the first time since 2004, The Springboks have defeated the All Blacks.